So there's no doubt that by now the COVID-19 coronavirus has impacted our communities all around the globe. Physically, mentally, financially, it's been tough, but I'm always committed to focusing on positivity and sharing solutions that can help us with moving forward. And as you guys know, I'm Courtney, and I'm a realtor here in San Diego County. And in this video, I want to share 3 ways that buyers can protect themselves when buying a home right now in a pandemic. So let's jump in. I want to start by saying that it's totally 100% understandable that with these uncertain times, anyone who's been thinking about planning to purchase a home would take pause. And I just want to clarify to let you know that this video is not designed to convince you that you should buy a home right now. I mean, there are plenty of reasons, interest rates being low or other things for that matter, but this is totally a decision that's up for you to decide. The video really is truly more designed for buyers who need to or really want to purchase a home in a time with so many uncertainties like this. So I imagine that if you're thinking about buying right now, you're probably asking yourself questions like, how do I see homes when social distancing is a top priority? What happens if I lose my job during escrow, and how am I protected? And how can I protect my earnest money deposit in case there are delays to closing escrow based on shutdowns related to the coronavirus? And by the time I'm done with the video, my goal is going to be to provide some insight for you onto some of these questions. I mean, I'd rather have people have information and make decisions through that lens than to make assumptions and miss out on something that could be right for them. And I know if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I'm all about helping people raise their real estate IQ. So I'm really excited to jump into sharing the 3 ways that buyers can protect themselves in a time like this. Okay. So the first point I'm going to share is about protecting yourself physically. Instead of being out and about during this time when we're being asked to stay inside and distance ourselves, you may really want to consider using technology to your advantage. You can start by asking your agent for the homes that you like if there are any resources like video walkthroughs or Matterport walkthroughs, which use a really cool 360-degree camera to provide like an explorable layout of the home. You can click on little circles and it takes you down the hall or into bedrooms, and you can explore at your own leisure. Of course, nothing beats being there in person, but there are also services like FaceTime, Facebook video, or Zoom, and they allow for video conferencing capabilities so that you can talk with your agent, and your agent can walk you through the house and respond in real time so that you could see aspects of the house that aren't apparent in the listing photos. And the best part about these services are they're free. So they'll allow you to tour the house or the listing that you're most interested in from the comfort and the safety of your own home. I've actually helped other buyers house hunting from other parts of the country who needed to purchase homes remotely, and it worked well then, and I imagine it would work really well in this situation too. Really, the question will be if the seller is allowing showings or if your realtor is able or willing to go into the home to do the video tour with you. But at least I wanted to share that there are options that you have with viewing listings without actually leaving your home. So, great. Okay, next is buyers can protect themselves and help safeguard their earnest money deposit. Let's say you lost a job while in escrow, or maybe the lender can't fund the loan due to changes in the funds available. And the great thing about this second option is it's simple, and it's all about having your loan contingency work for you. You might be wondering, what is a contingency? And the best way that I can describe this is contingency is having the contractual right to cancel escrow and still receive your earnest money deposit back. So when writing up your offer, you could make your loan contingency span the entire length of your escrow, or you could have your realtor add wording into your offer that clarifies that the loan contingency will be in effect until the loan is funded. So there you go. Second option, done. So the final option that I'm going to share about is going to be literally hot off the presses from last week. The California Association of Realtors, who creates the forms that we write our offers on, they created a new coronavirus addendum, and it addresses the possibilities of escrows being impacted, either canceled or delayed due to coronavirus. And this addendum can be sent along with your offer, and it's going to give you extra protection in light of all the crazy things we're seeing right now that are kind of unforeseen as it relates to the pandemic. So the form basically states that if agreed on, the buyer and the seller would agree to extend escrow up to 30 days. That's by default, so you can also put any other number in there if you guys could both agree. And if the buyer or the seller could not perform due to what are considered unforeseen circumstances related to the coronavirus, then either party would be able to cancel escrow. There's things like any third party. I mean, really, if they're not able to do what they need to do in order to get escrow closed in time, whether it's title, escrow, inspectors, the county, I mean, anything that would automatically allow that extension. And if after that extension is up, we still couldn't get escrow closed, that would enable either the buyer or the seller to cancel. The second part of that agreement on this addendum would state that if checked, that the buyers would be able to get their earnest money deposit back if we were not able to have the buyer close. So I want to keep in mind that the addendum was designed not so that a buyer or seller could just back out if it was a little difficult or if they were just nervous about what the future of the market was going to hold. The intention of the form was to allow for cancellation if the buyer or the seller literally is unable to close escrow due to issues directly related to the coronavirus. Okay, so there you go. Before wrapping up though, it should kind of go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'm a realtor, so I cannot and will not be able to provide legal advice to buyers or sellers. So if you have any questions about your legal rights as it relates to things I shared in this video, I would highly encourage you to speak with your legal counsel. So there you have it. The buyers can protect themselves by 1, utilizing technology for virtual home tours, 2, extending your loan contingency throughout the entire escrow process, or 3, using the coronavirus addendum to protect for any delays and protect your earnest money deposit in case you have to cancel escrow due to the coronavirus. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I wanted to take a moment to invite you to check out the description for helpful resources. There'll be a link that you can click to download info like a guide that will include tips and checklists to make for planning for your move even easier. And I know it may be a little bit hard to believe, but it's never too early to start planning even now. And if you like this video and you're watching on YouTube, I know I'm posting this everywhere, but if you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get notified when I share new real estate videos each Thursday. And if you're on YouTube, check the thumbnails that are about to pop up on your screen for other videos that I've custom made for my channel. If you're not watching on YouTube, consider finding me on there and following along. So as always, this video is for people everywhere, but if you are looking to make a move to San Diego County, I would be happy to be a resource. You can find my contact info in the description. So stay smart, stay safe out there, and now more than ever, I hope you love where you live. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.